I've always had a passion for being around and learning about animals. When I was younger, going to zoos and animal parks was always a part of my life. I wanted to share my passion with family and friends, so I started working with people that loved animals as much as I did, and my YouTube channel was born. Welcome back to my animal education series. Today I'm here with Allison at the Columbus Zoo. Hello.
Hello.
What do we have here behind us?
So we've got our Vervet monkey troop here. We've got 8 Vervet monkeys. And these guys are found in Africa. We're in the heart of Africa here at the Columbus Zoo. They live in sort of grassland, savanna areas, but as you can see, like this exhibit is set up, they do get into areas where humans are making campsites. They eat a lot of things. They're omnivores, so that's why they like getting into those campsites. They'll eat things that humans eat. They can eat meat, they can eat plants, they can eat bugs. So we do give them that kind of diet here at the zoo. They get a variety of things, and it's switched up every day what they get.
And are these monkeys causing a problem for humans, like kind of like your decoration here, kind of like a campsite?
They are considered pests by some people, so we encourage people that are living in these areas to not try to interact with them or try to give them food, try to lure them in, because they are creating problems getting into things, so people want them out, and so we don't want to have too much of that human-wildlife conflict.
Are these very social animals?
They are very social. We only have 8 here, but they can live in troops that are quite larger, and they do a lot of grooming. That's how they keep up their social interactions. So you see them constantly throughout the day grooming each other. They do have a hierarchy structure, so depending on who your parents are, that gives you your social structure. So we do have a hierarchy in here. We have Betsy, who's sort of at the top, and then we have our subordinate monkey Josie, who's at the bottom. So the feeding that they do, like the scatter feeding she was showing you earlier, make sure that everyone's getting the food so that there's a spot for Josie, that subordinate monkey, to get her food. Even though she is subordinate, they do interact with other monkeys.
And what kind of environment would you find these monkeys in?
So what kind of habitat would be like the grassland or kind of scrubland and more on the ground. They're not moving around in the trees as much. They do have some trees in their habitats. They are able to move around, but they do spend a lot of time on the ground.
So what is the process of introducing new monkeys into this group? Or do you not do that?
So the only new monkeys we've had in this group are the 2 that were born here. So if we were going to introduce a new monkey, we could, but it would be maybe a long process. They do get into fights. A lot of primates get into fights to resolve social situations, so if there is a new monkey coming in, it could get a little messy. It would have to be a slow introduction, or it would have to be maybe a large group coming together. So these monkeys, we wouldn't just move one of them to another zoo or facility. The whole troop of them would go together.
And are these monkeys endangered in the wild?
They're not. I believe they're least concern on the endangered species list, so they
That's
are
good.
doing well, yes.
And what is one of your favorite things about these monkeys?
I like that they are mischievous, so those enrichment items like the bags and hats that are in there, they really interact with those. They're very curious. They inspect everything that they get in there, so it's a lot of fun watching them do that.
And you just mentioned enrichment, so what kind of things do you do for enrichment?
So they get things like the cardboard boxes that are in there, they get novel food items, they get food items that are hidden in things, so they have to work for them a little bit. Sometimes they get food that are just in paper lunch bags, they have to rip apart and find the food. They get shoes and hats and things in there that are just reused items for their enrichment.
Well, thank you so much for telling us about these Vervet monkeys.
Thank you.
And if you guys enjoyed this week's episode, don't forget to leave a big thumbs up down below, subscribe to my channel, and also check out my Instagram @CoShirt. And as always, I'll see you next week.